What's up guys, Matt here coming at you with another quick video. Today we're taking a look at these two, trying to decide, do we really need the 2-speed transmission or do we just need its axles? All right, so we've got both of these things powered up, ready to go. This is a completely stock, 100% stock FCX24. And then you guys, if you watched my last build, this is the SCX24 build, completely modded out. A few people told me it's not really an SCX24 anymore. It's a 2FM RC monster, but it is all aftermarket SCX24 parts. Hey, there's a stock drive shaft. It does have a stock drive shaft. And the FMS axles on it. So we did away with the worm gears. So now we got speed and slow crawl. So really just want to see how the speed compares with these two. We have pretty good slow crawl on this thing out of the box. You can see that is really good for a stock system. It's unbelievable, honestly. And then of course this truck with the Fury Tech system in it, it can pretty much slow crawl as slow as you want. So let's check out the wheel speed. This is running just SCX24 transmission. It does have the hot racing overdrive transmission, which gives overdrive to the front. We're going to put this in high gear and low gear and race these two. So let's go check them out. All right, so we're going to start out in low gear with the FCX24, just see how they do here. Both on 2S. Okay, no point in even doing that. Okay, now we're in high gear. And 3, 2, 1. Almost dead even. Let's do it again. All right, again, we're in high gear here. In 3, 2, 1. Basically even. Okay, here we have 2S in the SCX24, and this is running 2S with this $6 motor upgrade for the FCX24. So this thing's not going to be able to keep up with that, I'm sure, but I wanted to show you guys in high gear what we got here. Wow, not bad. All right, so you guys know I absolutely love my FCX24, right? But now that I've put these axles on that SCX24 build, that's like the ultimate beast, because you don't even have to worry about shifting gears. You don't even need a 2-speed transmission. So watch, this is in low. No chance at going up this hill in low, right? So you're gonna have to stop, switch it into high. And then launch up it, okay? And then in high, it don't hold itself as well. So you're getting that little rollback, see, when I let off the throttle. So you have to watch your throttle, right? And then get up here and you're gonna wanna go back into low, which you can crawl pretty good in high with these rigs. They are very, very good. So now that we have this set up in the SCX24, we have our slow crawl. We get to a hill like this. We don't have to change any gears. We don't have to do anything. Plenty of wheel speed. So do we really need the 2-speed transmission? No. It's fun to play with. It's fun to have that extra flick of the switch and change your gears. But, I've had a lot of people saying, oh, put the 2-speed in the SCX24, but it's not needed because this has just as much speed as that without dealing with all that. And you still have the low torque slow crawl. So in my opinion, that's a waste. All right, since we are all about science here at the 2FM compound, we are going to see how the torque is between these two. All right, so we've got them tied together. We're out here on the rough concrete, and we're just gonna see what happens here. Okay, I let off the SCX24. I'm gonna get them back over here. So let's give this, I think we're coming down to tire traction here, but. Okay, so I couldn't deal with that. I went back in, I changed the tires on these, and you'll see with battery installed, they are very similar in weight. So now with the same tires, let's run them again. All right, so you'll see here, even though we don't technically have a low gear on the SCX24, it still has that low torque with the micro Komodo that will still drag the FCX here in low. So it's not like we're really losing torque. All right, let's see how these two do pulling on one another. We're in low gear here. All right, let's go high gear here just to see what happens. Just spinning. It really can't even drag the SCX24. All right, so you can see these two didn't really like being tied to each other, but I just wanted to show you guys that, because now here's the thing, I'm not trying to compare this $150 truck to this truck. There's no comparison. I have like $600-700 easily in this thing probably, but I'm just saying, like, for us to have the SCX24 and we have all these builds with this, we don't have to just do away with those and give up on them. You can slap a set of these axles on there and have exactly what you get from this truck. You know, there's a lot of people saying, well, put the 2-speed from this in the SCX24, and me personally, I'm just not gonna do it, because with this setup right here, I can get the exact same wheel speed, and honestly with this Lizard, I can bump this to 3S and it smokes it. So I'm just not gonna do that, because if you look at this transmission here, this is a parts build I'm putting together of the FCX, but you've got all of this with your shifter. You gotta have the servo to shift it. There's a lot of plastic gears in there. So, you know, all of this combined is much heavier than this transmission. Plus you have the plastic gears in there. We already have the metal gears for these. This has all metal in it. We have overdrive transmission here, which gives us the overdrive in the front of this, which is the only way to get overdrive on these axles at this time. It's just, I'm not gonna do it. You know, like, why would I put it in there so I can hit the button to change the speed? I can change the speed without doing anything on this. So that's my point. That's why I haven't did that yet, honestly. Like, I made a skid and was working on, you can see it's rough, but I was gonna be able to bolt this transmission up to just any SCX24 chassis, but there's no point in it for me. So like I said, I'm not trying to compare these two. I'm not saying don't buy this. I love this truck. I love what they did with it. I'm gonna continue to support this truck. It's so cool, and it's a lot of fun. And there's quite a bit of fun in flipping that switch and changing the gear. I mean, there is, but it's not 100% necessary. So for me, I'm putting these axles on most of my SCX24s, getting rid of those worm gears, and we will be set. So you guys let me know what you think. It is what it is. You know, I'm not trying to push one or the other. I'm just letting it be known, like, I want the best. You guys know I want whatever can do it all. And so I'm just trying to build that. And finding this combination right here, to me, this is as good as it gets right now. It's just, it is. Now, obviously, we could have some metal gears inside of here. I don't even have the metal gears in these portals right now. It's just the plastic ones, so I'm gonna run them till they break, is what I figure. So I bought like 10 sets of the plastic gears when I ordered my trucks, these, and before they came out with the metal ones. Now I have another 8 of the metal ones still left to use. That one has metal gears in it, but you know, I'm just going to use them until they break. And right now I haven't had any issues with it. So like I said, I'm not trying to push either one. I'm just spreading the word of my findings, basically. So you guys let me know what you think. For me, this is as good as it gets. I mean, SCX24, we have unlimited aftermarket for it, and now we have really good axles to do away with the worm gears. It's a pretty simple bolt on, just the way to go for me. So let me know what you think. I appreciate everybody watching. We are going to slap a set of these axles on a stock truck and this to do some more speed runs. You guys know I just put the Injora axles on here, and I really like those widened axles, but they still have those worm gears. So we're gonna pull those back off, and we're gonna slap some of these on here. Honestly, because this is the only stockish truck I really have, and I want to show you guys what the speed is with a stock truck and these axles, okay? So y'all let me know what else you want to see. I appreciate everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell so you get notified. I'll link everything in the description.